key limitations of touch-based attribution, and how does marketing mixed modeling address these challenges?
MTA have three main assumptions. One, all touchpoints are digital. They think that we can track the journey of a user using digital multi-touch attribution tool, which is not true. A lot of the touchpoints are offline, they're on a Slack channel, they're on a web, they're on an email. Most of the touchpoint of a buyer is actually not trackable at all. And you can find it out just by looking into the sales notes if your sales team correctly ask about the prospect journey. And they probably should, because they need that for them. The second assumption is that the best word, if we have all the touchpoints available online, is that we can put them together. We can find every single link and attach all of those touchpoints together. That again is incorrect. There's a lot of touchpoints that are missed because of browser's limitation, because of VPNs, the device. There are many reasons why you lost your touchpoints. And so very often what happens is that most of the touchpoints you will be successfully attaching to your revenue is the bottom of the funnel. The third one is that there is a causation effect in those touchpoints. There are not. For example, well, there could be a causation, but multi-touch attribution doesn't prove it. It's not because you had a touchpoint that it had any impact. Like the example I like to use is like all of those people who went to that restaurant passed the door, and all the people who didn't pass the door. But adding another door will not increase the number of customers. And so that's one of the big assumptions in multi-touch attribution. Now, what MMM solve is that MMM is looking for correlation, not causation. It's very important. MMM is a guide. It gives you some guidance. It gives you an idea of where you have to head, but it doesn't give you the final answer. The final answers are very often given by cross-checking several testing methods. But the advantage of the MMM is that it looks for correlation. And so if a touchpoint, for example, doesn't have any impact, well, the MMM will not give any impact to that, while the MTA might. The other thing is that it doesn't need tracking, because it just look at your spend, your impression, and try to find correlation with your bottom line. It can be revenue. Sometimes, if you have a very long consideration journey, it's better to use sign up, any other type. But that's the great thing about MMM, is that it solves a lot of the assumption that MTA has.